So when you see that atomic orbitals can be specified by giving their corresponding energies and angular momentum which are quantized. The quantized value can be expressed in terms of quantum number. So certain atomic orbital, we have given the quantized value, it can be expressed in terms of quantum number. They are used to complete the information about electron. That means these quantum numbers are give the information, the location, energy and how these electrons are moving. Everything, all those details can be learned from this quantum number. It's very interesting. So first there are 4 quantum numbers. First one, principal quantum number. In principal quantum number, actually principal quantum number, Schrodinger equation give the expression. So from that only we are given that principal quantum number n determine the energy of an orbital in a hydrogen atom. So for n is the energy level. All the orbitals in a shell are same energy level in a hydrogen atom. As n increases, the size and energy of the orbital also increases. So the number describes the energy level of an electron inside an atom. Describe the energy level of an electron inside the atom is known as principal quantum number. N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. That means K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell. That is equal to N 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one is angular momentum quantum number or azimuthal quantum number. Angular momentum quantum number or azimuthal quantum number. Angular momentum means what happened, how the electrons are moving in a circular orbit gives the angular momentum. So number describe the shape of the subshells within the energy level. So one suborbitals have one shape. So the number describe the shape of the sub level, that is within the energy level. So first one is which orbital? S. Second one is P. Third one is D. Fourth one is F. This shows the shape of the orbital. Angular momentum or azimuthal quantum number. Principal quantum number letter denote N. Azimuthal quantum number letter denote L. So these are the number describe the shape of the sublevel. Here you can identify the azimuthal quantum number very clearly. If n is equal to 1, L value is always n minus 1. L is equal to always n minus 1. So when you see here s orbital, what is s orbital? N value 1. So what is the L value of s orbital? N minus 1. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. It goes on like this. For p orbital L is equal to 1. For d orbital L is equal to 2. F orbital L is equal to 3. So L is the azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number is less than or equal to n minus 1. N minus 1. So n is equal to 1 means L is equal to 0. N is equal to 2 means L is equal to 0 and 1. N is equal to 3 means L is equal to 0, 1, 2. N is equal to 4 means L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Now it gives the shape of the orbital. Correct? L is equal to 0 means what orbital it is? S orbital. L is equal to 0 and 1 means what orbital it is? S and P. If L is equal to 0, 1, 2, then it is SP, DF. If L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, it is SP, DF. L is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. So what is the L value? 0, 1, 2. Then what is the shape of the orbitals? SP, D. N is equal to 4 means L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 values are there, correct? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 values are there. That is equal to SPDF. And if you see that D orbital 3D, if you take the example of 3D, N is equal to 3, then what will be the L value? N minus 1, that is equal to 3 minus 1, that is equal to 0, 1, 2. For S, L is equal to 0. For P, L is equal to 1. For D, L is equal to 2. For F, L is equal to 3. Next one is magnetic quantum number. The magnetic quantum number determines the corresponding L of the angular momentum which is given by the relation. So the orbitals in a subcells differ in their magnetic quantum number. So they have different components of angular momentum along with the axis. The magnetic quantum number also determines the orientation of the orbital in space. How it locates in the orbital in space. The number describes orbital within the sub-level. The letter denoted the magnetic quantum number is ML. ML. So if you see the magnetic quantum number, if L is equal to 0, what is the magnetic quantum number? 0. If L is equal to 1, then what is the magnetic quantum number? -1, 0 and 1. So all negative integer and the positive integer along with the 0. It gives the magnetic quantum number. So if L is equal to 2, then what will be the, how many ML value will be there? -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. If magnetic quantum number L is equal to 4, then what happen? ML is equal to, how many ML will be there? -L less or equal to ML and less or equal to plus L. So -4, if -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes like this. Magnetic quantum number. So could you find out if N is given, could you identify the L value and ML value of particular electron? So if N is equal to 4, what is the L? 3. If L is 3, what will be the M value, ML value, magnetic quantum number value? Yes, correct. It is -3, -2, -1, 0 and 1, 2, 3. So the magnetic quantum number for oneness, L is equal to 0. So there is magnetic quantum number for S orbital 0 bar. Magnetic quantum number for P orbital, N is equal to 2, L is equal to 1. So it comes. In such a way you can write for 3D -2, 0, 1, 2. 4F, how many are there? If N is equal to 4, we know that that is F. That means orbital, fourth orbital. Fourth orbital contains what all the sub-level? Fourth energy level contains what are the sub-level? SPDF. So that here we have taken 4F. So N is, what does the N mean? Principal quantum number 4. What is L? azimuthal quantum number, that is 3. That means 0 1 0 1 2 3. And what is the magnetic quantum number? Minus L to plus L, that is minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3. Next one is spinning. Actually each and every orbital contain how many electrons? 2 electrons. What happened to the electrons? They do not suffice to electron presence in duplet. Always it will be having the angular momentum, spinning like motion. The spinning like motion give rise to the internal angular momentum. So what happened to the electrons? Electron will be in the spinning momentum. They propose that electron cloud spin either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So electron will be there. What happened? How it will rotate on its axis? Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise is noted by plus value and anti-clockwise is noted by minus value. That is known as spin quantum number. Spin quantum number, that is ms. The letter denoted the spin quantum number is ms. So ms is always plus or minus half. Plus or minus half. So look at this first arrow, it is upward arrow mark. If it is upward arrow mark, it shows that it is plus half. It is downward arrow mark, it shows that minus half. So opposite spin, it spin in such a way, electron spin in clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise is plus half, anti-clockwise is minus half. So did you understand about that all those quantum number? It is very easy and very interesting. So new we are learning, correct? So this shows that how electrons are located in particular shells. About that we will see in next class.